Hello everyone, welcome back to StringsAway's channel. In this little video I'm going to show you how I made Treecko's feet. And it's a little bit tricky, but that's why I'm making a video for it. So I've already done the first round, which is 6 single crochet in a magic ring. The next step that we're going to do is in the first 3 stitches of the next round, we're going to do 3 puff stitches. And the way I made those is, so I slip stitched into the first spot here, and then I did yarn overs until I had 7 loops on my hook for the puff stitch. So now we're going to grab one, pull one through that same opening, so we have 3. And that's 5, and there's 7. Did I say 7 before? If not, it should be 7. So I have 7 loops on my hook. I'm going to pull one through all of them, and then for the feet I did another stitch here to kind of like seal off that first puff. Then we're going to do the next puff, so I'm going to slip stitch into the second one on the round here. So this is puff number 2. We have slip stitch. We're going to do this until we have 7 on the hook. So there's 3, grab one under here, 5, there's 7, and then pull it through all 7. Okay, and then one more stitch to kind of seal that closed. Okay, third puff, slip stitch into the third space here in the round. There's our 3 loops, 5 loops, 7 on the hook, pull it through them all, one more to seal it off, and then this time instead of slip stitching into the next one, I just slip stitch into the same one that I worked out of for this final puff. Okay. And then for the final 3 stitches in this round, we'll just do 3 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the third round is where things get tricky. Once you finish the third round, you should be good to go after that. So I just want to go over what happened here to counting the stitches in the round. For each puff, there's a slip stitch for when we went into the space that we were working out of, and then over the puff 2 stitches, and then another slip stitch over the next puff. So each puff has 2 stitches above it, and then the slip stitch to get into the next space. What we're going to do is, when we work along, we're going to skip over anything that was a slip stitch to get us to the next space, and then decrease the 2 puffs across the top. So when we get to the end of all these puffs, we should just end up with 3 stitches. So let's do it. This next part here, that was a slip stitch to get to where we made the first puff. So I'm skipping over it. I'm going to decrease the 2 above this puff. And I do invisible decrease, so that means I stick my hook under the front 2 loops, pull one through them both, and then pull that through. So there's our first decrease. And then this next stitch, that was a slip stitch into the next part, so we're going to skip that. Decrease the 2 over the second puff. Okay, and then again, this was our slip stitch into the space where we made the third puff, decrease these 2, and it does get a little bit tight here and awkward, but use your thumbnails to get you where you need to be. There's our decrease. Okay. And then we're going to skip. Remember, this last one was a slip stitch to where we need to be in the next round, and then just work 3 into the final 3 stitches. And again, it's super tight here, but just make it work. There's a lot going on with the puffs. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And that should leave us with a round with 6 stitches. Hopefully, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yes, we did it. We have 6 stitches in the, that we should, when we end round 3, there should be 6 stitches in our round. Okay, so we'll keep moving on. The next round is stitch 1 decrease twice to end up with 4. So here's our 1, and then we'll decrease here. That's 2. There you go. And then for the rest of the foot, you just do single crochet in the round, just repeating around here. I forget for how many more times. I think it's like 4 more times or something, however many more rounds. I'll just do 1 more here. I'm not going to make the whole foot, just to kind of show you. We'll see that it's coming together. I'll do 1 more round of 4. Okay. So hopefully there we can see how the foot is coming along. You can kind of like pinch these toes out. But there you go. There is Treecko's foot. Hopefully that was helpful to you. Thank you for visiting my channel and my page. Hopefully you enjoy crocheting some of these Pokemon patterns. Bye!